you're a dead man.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
In the basement now, well, don't let me stop you. By all means. So many tunnels. Don't get lost.
He's in the tunnels.
Don't you dare touch that!
You can't run forever.
My babies are very hungry. Now I've got you.
You won't have that. And no. That looks pretty clean. Imagine if you fell in. Why not just throw yourself into the pit and get it over with?
Don't let him find the other ring pieces.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you. Why won't you just die? This is depressing. Surrounded by incompetence. What? No, Agatha, you can't also look. Stop annoying me, I'm busy.
Mama Bear is coming to
You
get
collected half the shards. How are you still alive?
you. You will die.
Competent.
You're upsetting my babies. Kill him. Boom. It's a bit of a mess right now. I hope you won't judge.
Mama Bear, do your job!
Now
got all the shards. Don't get cocky. There's still no way out for you, mortal.
Mama Bear is coming to get you. Come give Mama a bear hug. I just want to share my love with you.
I know, people usually don't believe it until they come here. So how exactly do you learn at a coding school like Fortitude Heilbronn? The idea is pretty simple. You learn by doing. There are no lectures, no teachers, and no fixed schedules. You learn by building real projects, solving problems, and getting feedback from people around you. Plus, it's a 24/7 campus, it's tuition-free, and the network in Heilbronn gives you access to a huge community and real opportunities.
You're boring me. This is depressing. What? No, Agatha, you can't also look. Stop annoying me, I'm busy.
Die!
I'm surrounded by incompetence. Mama Bear, do your job!
just die.
What? You've collected half the shards. How are you still alive?
Kill him. My babies are very hungry. You hurt my babies. I don't like running. You hurt my babies. It's a bit of a mess right now. I hope you won't touch. Make yourself at home.
Watching you die was worth the wait. Why won't you just die? I'm surrounded by incompetence.
You hurt my babies. You're upsetting my babies. So unbearable.
You're boring me. Mama Bear, do your job!
Die!
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
Die!
Competent fools. Why won't you just die? This is depressing. I'm surrounded by incompetence. Mama Bear, do your job!
You hurt my babies.
What? No, Agatha, you can't pull so long. Stop annoying me. I'm busy. You're boring me. There's no way out.
I have plenty more. Boom. Make yourself at home. Don't worry, I have plenty more.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic. Are you sure you want to go that way? Bad choice, mortal.
Dear Malik, forgive me. I'll never let you go. Why do you hurt Mama? Mama Bear is coming to get you.
It's open! Escape!
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools.
What if I told you that sucking on your girlfriend's breast could save your life? You'd probably say that I was full of shit, and you'd be right. But what if I was an older guy wearing a turtleneck with an authoritative accent and maybe some diplomas on the wall behind me? Well, hopefully you'd still say I was full of shit, or maybe you'd actually find me quite convincing. You might at least find me convincing enough to believe some less outrageous but equally untrue claims, such as that drinking ginger and turmeric for a week will give you bigger muscles, or that a combination of garlic, turmeric and black pepper—
You will never go into a hospital again.
Yes, really. This is the case for the audience of the TikTok account The Daily Wellness Tip, whose videos rack up tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of views. The man in every video is AI generated. If you couldn't tell from the general AI look, the changes in accent, sometimes mid-video, would be a giveaway.
One of the most overlooked traditional remedies, with genuinely interesting science behind it. You swallowed your partner's fluid, so what actually happens now?
Or maybe the fact he always wears the same outfit. Or maybe the cuts every few seconds, because most AI currently struggles to generate video much longer than that. Or maybe when his creatine concoction gets frozen in motion. Or maybe when he talks in sentences that simply don't make sense.
If you wake up and drink a glass of water before coffee, you are already ahead of most people. Top 50%.
Or maybe when he treats a patient with 4 toes and a weird sock. And, as I find out, the Daily Wellness Tip isn't an isolated case. There are endless accounts like it on social media, parroting misleading or outright false medical claims on an industrial scale, all powered by AI. and they get really weird. This is the internet eating itself, and let's get into it. The Daily Wellness Tip follows in a well-trodden path of making dramatic health claims online, supported by scarce, if any, scientific evidence. Take this video, which claims that stainless steel water bottles are commonly leaching dangerous amounts of nickel and chromium into drinking water, and that you need surgical grade steel instead. This is despite there being no evidence to suggest that surgical grade steel is necessary for normal day-to-day use. And even if stainless steel water bottles were leaching more than safe limits, the Daily Wellness Tip undermines himself, themselves, itself, by claiming that children are 4 times more sensitive to these metals, a claim for which I couldn't find any evidence to support. Or this video in which the Daily Wellness Tip claims that drinking your partner's fluid is capable of
slowing aging from the inside out.
and
Functions biochemically like a natural antidepressant.
while it does contain the vitamins and minerals he mentions, not nearly enough to make any meaningful impact on your health, and certainly not enough to function like an antidepressant. Or, say you have tonsil stones, the Daily Wellness Tip would have you believe that they're
where the body deposits what it cannot adequately clear.
Again, there doesn't seem to be any scientific basis for this as far as I can tell. The consensus is instead that they're the accumulation and calcification of food debris, bacteria, dead cells, and mucus in the crevices of the tonsils. Or say you're dealing with a crippling alcohol addiction that's destroyed your life and alienated everyone you love from you. The video claims that you can overcome it with a mixture of turmeric, cinnamon, honey, and milk, and helps the body
Recalibrate its craving signals from the inside rather than relying on willpower alone.
despite there being no meaningful evidence of this. The closest evidence is a study that found curcumin from turmeric may help protect liver cells from damage caused by alcohol, not necessarily help you give it up entirely. But what you'll never find in these videos is any recommendation to see a medical professional, even if the issue is serious and the natural remedy isn't working. At this point, I'm confused why hospitals don't immediately treat emergency room patients with a pinch of turmeric and a squeeze of lemon juice anyway, because you'd be forgiven for thinking that it's a panacea for every possible ailment that the human body can have. Much of what the Daily Wellness Tip posts is concoctions with the same ingredients you've probably heard endless times before, in natural remedies. Turmeric, lemon juice, ginger, black pepper, apple cider vinegar, pink Himalayan salt, cinnamon. It really is amazing that about 10 different, cheap, easily accessible ingredients are the solution to the vast array of issues that the human body can encounter. Having watched a fair few of his videos, it's pretty clear that the Daily Wellness Tip just uses AI to chew up and regurgitate content about natural remedies.
Your doctor looks at these and says, remove them. I look at them and say, wait, look closer.
Part of what makes the account so effective at drawing in viewers is the appearance of authority, and this is often achieved by presenting the character as having superior knowledge to doctors, despite having no credentials, because
Scribe is how 4 million people turn processes into step-by-step guides.
it's AI, nor robust scientific backing for most of its claims. The Daily Wellness Tip's appeal relies on the idea that the healthcare industry is keeping information from you, and that this TikTok account is letting you in on secretive knowledge. The account puts things like, "This is what no doctor will tell you," and "the natural cough syrup that they don't want you knowing," in the captions of its videos. Either that, or those in conventional medicine apparently don't even know about it.
Because what you've been told is incomplete. And in my research, incomplete information causes real harm.
This is the same TikTok in which it warns about the danger of sharing incomplete information, something that it's guilty of doing in practically every video.
And follow me for more of what your doctor was never taught to tell you.
The idea that easy and cheap solutions to all your problems are out there, and the only reason you haven't encountered them sooner is because they're being hidden from you by powerful forces, is appealing. Don't get me wrong, the barriers that normal people face in most countries when trying to access necessary healthcare are unjust and often the result of prioritizing profit over people. But this AI guy doesn't have the secret knowledge it claims to. But what's this all for? Why bother? Well, money, presumably. The account is several thousand followers shy of being eligible for the Creator Rewards program, but in every video, he tells viewers to follow the account and comment a word like skin or stack. It's easy to set up automated systems that send out DMs with a link in them to users who comment. Despite commenting the relevant word on several videos, I didn't receive any kind of DM, so it's hard to tell exactly what the account is selling. A reel on a Facebook profile the owner cross-posts to recommends a Valkyrie and Cayenne product linked in its profile, but I wasn't able to find any link. So it's possible it was removed or the owner just forgot to add it. Now, if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you can tell this is AI. You might even feel that it's obviously AI. But as I've emphasized before on this channel, AI just has to be believed as real by enough people to make it worthwhile for the creator, and it almost definitely is for this account and others like it. Of course, AI makes it possible to pump out videos like these at great speed and near zero cost, when they would have previously required access to a conventionally attractive, well-spoken guy's time, as well as good lighting, props, and lots of time to edit. But what struck me about this profile's AI videos is that they're pretty decently made as far as AI videos go. Even if you consider this type of content slop, it's definitely higher quality slop. A decent AI model's been used, it's been edited relatively well, and someone's taken the time to make sure it's somewhat coherent. But they're still pumping them out consistently and quickly. In the process of writing this script, I'd often come back the same day and find the account had posted 3 new TikToks. So, out of curiosity, I felt like I had to dig a bit deeper, and I did. Further investigation led me to profiles under different names that it cross-posts to, Seraphine Wellness on Threads/Instagram, and Nothing But Wellness on Facebook. The Facebook account started posting first out of all of them, on the 17th of February this year, and he actually looked different back then. He had a ponytail. His first video is him recommending ginger and cinnamon, tick, to fix bloating, tick, and give you a nice 6-pack in just 14 days, tick. We also learn that he lives in the mountains.
In the mountains, we use this simple recipe to help people quit drinking or smoking.
I just didn't expect those mountains to be in Pakistan. I was curious to see if I could find any other information about who was behind these accounts. The name Seraphine Wellness used for its Instagram account interested me, so I googled that, which brought up, among a number of massage therapists, beauty salons and weight loss clinics, a Facebook page with 45,000 followers. This page features a heavily tattooed AI woman, often posting about the same natural remedies, and gets far more engagement, normally thousands of likes per post. I tried commenting there too to see if I'd have any more luck getting a DM to find out what they're selling, but to no avail. So, I googled one of the captions from one of the reels they posted, which brought up a YouTube channel under the name Yana May, which cross-posts the same videos as well as ones with this guy too. He alternates between American and Caribbean accents,
where we practice what our grandparents taught us: bush medicine, plant medicine, the old ways. Save this video, your body will need it one day.
But he must be very patriotic because he always has an American flag in the background. And here he is recommending salt in socks to reduce inflammation like our friend, the Daily Wellness Tip. But I knew I had to keep digging further, so I googled the channel description, sharing old natural wisdom, to see if I could find any more linked profiles. And I did, an Instagram profile under the same Yana May name, only featuring the sometimes Caribbean, sometimes American man. This one barely had any engagement, and of course was also based in Pakistan. And googling a random caption, comment socks for the full routine, brought me to a TikTok profile with the same username as that display name from earlier, Forgotten Wisdoms 1. Googling another caption brought me to another Instagram profile with that woman from before, Seraphine 10, also based in Pakistan. So, of course, I googled Seraphine 10, and that brought up a YouTube profile with the same name. As I was hunting for more Seraphine Wellness / Seraphine10 profiles, I came across this one, Henry245532, which posts the exact same type of content, but barely has any followers and is seemingly low effort given its username. Having a scroll through the limited followers it did have, I found another in the same style, Madeline Thorne Health, also posting the exact same type of content, except it had a massive 300,000 followers. And every post had hundreds of thousands of comments from people asking for the recipe. As was the case with the Daily Wellness Tip, many of the claims had a grain of truth to them, but this one was making claims that were far worse than anything I'd found so far, such as that clay on the belly bonds to heavy metals and toxins to draw them out and relieve bloating. Unlike the others, this one had an Amazon affiliate link in its bio for a rhodiola rosea supplement. But when I returned to look at the account again the next day for some amazing natural remedies to all my health issues, it was nowhere to be found. Of course, my natural assumption was that I'd been blocked, even though I'd done nothing that would have prompted that. So I tried to view the account signed out and then signed out and on a VPN in incognito mode, but nothing.
It's like a do not disturb setting for your mind, and it gets you focused in just 5 minutes using.
So it looks like the account has actually been taken down by Meta. I didn't get a chance to download more of their videos before they were deleted, but I found some re-uploaded on other accounts. Before their account was deleted though, I had a look at the suggested follows and found endless accounts that post the exact same type of content, just repackaged with different characters, whether they be an older white woman, conventionally attractive men in their 40s, ones specializing in Chinese medicine, doctors across genders and ethnicities, even an Amish one. This strategy allows all bases to be covered, accounting for different biases around trust or distrust for medical professionals or Western medicine specifically. But ultimately, they're all doing the same thing, making big, often unsubstantiated claims, and, as far as I can tell, never seeing a role for real-world medical professionals, even when they present as one themselves. Incredibly, some even had posts reacting to other AI-generated accounts' content, which led me to the biggest one I found, with almost 1 million followers, Camille Rochester, an account focused on more beauty-related concerns. Interestingly, they don't have the same comment X and I'll DM you the recipe call to action. However, in its bio is an Amazon affiliate link for a detox supplement, soursop bitters. It's hard to say whether there's any kind of official affiliation with soursop bitters, but they must make a decent amount from that link, certainly enough to make the enterprise worth it. I don't think it's associated with the other accounts from earlier, like the Daily Wellness Tip, because the profile says it's based in the US, which isn't necessarily true because of the existence of VPNs, but would probably be consistent across accounts. To be clear, I'm obviously not any kind of medical professional. I've mainly just been referring to reliable sources when verifying the truthfulness of claims made, as a lot of them aren't anything new, and it seems that, for the most part, the recommended natural remedies aren't likely to cause any adverse effects when taken in the recommended dose. In fact, some might even help a bit, just not nearly as much as claimed, such as eating boiled eggshells. As I mentioned, there's a number of legitimate reasons why people are drawn to pages like these that feed on and stoke skepticism of conventional or Western medicine, namely negative experiences with the healthcare industry, whether that be misdiagnosis or a refusal to take symptoms seriously, or the staggering cost of healthcare in some countries. But the real danger lies in the peddling of a narrative that massively exaggerates the power of natural remedies based on limited evidence. Like by claiming that you can live to 95 without ever needing to see a doctor, because for all the vague mentions of research and data, no references ever actually seem to be provided. Accounts like the Daily Wellness Tip are all too happy to lean on research when it very loosely supports natural remedies, but seem to disregard it when it doesn't feed into the alarmism and scaremongering that's a staple of their reach. But ultimately, the people running these accounts don't really care. They'd provide accurate, balanced, non-alarmist information if that was what was more profitable. Instead, they've honed in on what gets views. Artificial people with an air of authority making dramatic claims and claiming ginger, cinnamon, baking soda, honey and turmeric is a solution to all medical ills. But what do you think? Is this stuff a cause for concern or is it harmless? Have you encountered these accounts on social media? Let me know in the comments down below and hit those like and subscribe buttons while you're down there. Until next time, see ya.
And the truth is, people over 18 struggle a lot more learning a new language.
Hi there, over 18 here, in case you couldn't tell by my
The last piece of the Infinity Stones. We finally have them all. The cake, the ice, the water bottle, the pajamas, the strawberry, and finally the $120 acrylic nails. They're all in there. We got them. Now what do we do with them? Do we just like throw them away or something? Introducing Carrie Walls, the TikTok nail lady nail esthetician, which she doesn't label herself as anything because she's not actually licensed. She's just someone who does it for fun, so we're just gonna call her the nail lady. Besides being a nail lady, she's also a part-time scammer, allegedly though. I'm just saying that allegedly. Because she says she sells custom acrylic nails, but they're not actually acrylic nails. They're just builder gel.
So these are nails that I purchased from Carrie Walls. They are super thin and they do not fit me at all. They are also so thin that they snap in half. And once again, it's super thin.
And the biggest problem that her customers were having was the sanitation. And by that, I mean that a lot of these nails were not clean. Some customers were finding dirt on their nails because apparently she was smoking while she was doing these nails. Let me just show you how these nails look real quick. So the nails look actually really cute. If there's something that I'm gonna give her credit for is the design that she does. She really does a good job at designing these. But then when it comes to sanitation, this is what her actual nails are looking like, and that could be pain.